Hello! Happy Monday? Happy Monday, I think. So I'm a little disappointed because this is the second time I filmed this video. The first time I don't know what is happening to my camera. Well, I do know. I discovered the manual settings for the video because it's different to take pictures than it is to do video, and I finally realized how to do the manual video settings, and turns out I should not mess with those without actually experimenting with what they do, because normally my mom just comes in and focuses the camera and then leaves, but it fooled us both. I filmed this entire video thinking I was in focus and then found out I was not. So that sob story aside, take two. So today's video comes as a result that I have gotten quite a few new subscribers lately. Hello and welcome, I love you all. And I realized that I probably haven't even introduced myself in the past few months. So, hi, my name is Nikki Edrington. I'm so glad that you're here on this journey with me, and I hope that you enjoy my channel. So that's a little, introduction spiel, but anyways, I realized that you guys really don't know that much about me. So I decided to film a tag video, and as you can tell from the title, this is the 15 weird questions tag, which means this information is not going to be very pertinent to daily life, but it'll be fun, it'll be a great way to get to know each other. So, here's what I want from you guys. I would love if you would look through the questions, they're going to be in the down bar below, and just answer a few of them. You can just put number 1 and then answer it. You don't have to type out the question and your answer, just let me know what you're answering, I guess. I would love to hear from you. It'd be so fun to interact and just talk back and forth. I consider you guys my friends, and I want to be able to talk with you guys the way that, I'm talking to you. Let's do that. Let's have that be our challenge, I suppose. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know that you enjoyed it. And then also, if you're brand new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button. I think it's below you. It might be somewhere around here. Who knows what I'll do in post. But anyways, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, and yeah, without further ado, here are the 15 weird questions. Question 1 is, what is a nickname that only your family calls you? I have 2 nicknames, and they are Pickle and Nickelodeon Accordion Bigfoot. Pickle's pretty easy to explain because when I was really little, I was obsessed with pickles, and I still am now, but it's a nickname that my dad gave me, and my parents are really the only people who call me Pickle, but it's cute, I know. And then the second one, Nickelodeon Accordion Bigfoot, stems from the fact that my name is Nikki, and when I was little, I used to watch Nickelodeon over at my grandparents' house, and somehow one day my grandpa called me Nickelodeon Accordion, and it stuck. And then I remember, probably a year after the nickname began, and my whole family used to call me this on my dad's side. About a year after the nickname began, I would say about that long. I don't really have much of a timeline because I was little, but my grandma and I went shopping, and I came home with new shoes, and my grandpa was like, wow, you have really little feet, and it hurt my feelings, and I was like, Grandpa, I have big feet, I'm a big girl, and he was like, maybe I should call you Bigfoot, and so then it became Nickelodeon Accordion Bigfoot. Question 2 is, what is a weird habit of yours? Oh yeah, this one's pretty easy. When I drink pop from a can, or soda, whatever you call it, when you pull the tab up and you normally just push it back down so that it's not in your way while you're drinking, when I push it back down, I don't just push it straight back down, I turn it 90 degrees to the left or the right. It doesn't matter which direction, it just has to be at a right angle to the drinking thing, and I won't drink it if it's not turned, so yeah. Question 3 is, do you have any weird phobias? Don't we all? Come on. My phobia is that I'm really, really scared of people in full body costumes. This started a few years ago. It wasn't something that I've had since I was a kid. I'm super freaked out by people when I can't see their faces in costume. And it's not that it's funny because I'm not even necessarily scared of people who are wearing masks. It's the ones mascot suits. That freaks the crap out of me. When I was still in high school, I had to take a picture for the newspaper of the person in the mascot suit. Well, I had to take the picture of the mascot, and I was in the room while they were suiting up, and when they did it, automatically the fear kicked in, and I could not even let them get within 10 feet of me without me just absolutely melting down. So it made my job a little bit weird and difficult, especially because I knew who the person was, and they were like, Nikki, it's okay, it's just me, but I'm like, don't you dare get closer, I'm gonna hurt you. Stay back. Question 4 is, what song do you secretly love to blast and sing when you're alone in the car? I had a hard time with this one because I scrolled through all of my music on my phone, and I couldn't really find anything that I was like, man, I secretly love to blast this. But I kind of changed the way that I thought about the question, and More so, the way that I'm thinking about this is if I were going down the road and I was singing really loud to a song in my car and somebody that I knew passed me, what song would embarrass me most? And I ended up coming up with Beautiful Soul. Originally, that's by Jesse McCartney, but the song, or the version that I own, is by Boyce Avenue. I love that song. I love it to death, and I'm not afraid to say that I love it, but if I were singing it alone in my car and somebody I knew saw me, I'd probably be pretty embarrassed. Question 5 is, what is one of your biggest pet peeves? I tried to figure this out earlier, and I had a really hard time doing it, and then all of a sudden, boom, I got really frustrated because it came to my mind and just thinking of it really bugged me. I cannot stand it when people smack their lips together when they're eating, or when people are like kicking their leg up and down like people, you know, do when they're nervous. It's not that I can't stand when people do that, because I do that when I'm nervous, but I can't stand when they do that and the floor shakes. Oh. Number 6 is an interesting question because I just answered it, and maybe I just answered it because I forgot it was a question because I've already filmed it, but it was already in my head because I already filmed it. But it is, what is one of your nervous habits? And just like I said a second ago, I kick my leg when I'm nervous. Question 7 is, what side of the bed do you sleep on? And that's kind of doesn't really apply to me because I have a futon at home, so there's not really sides, but it's big enough to maybe have a side. But for my bed at home right now that I'm sitting on, I sleep in the middle of it because it makes the least amount of noise when you sleep in the middle. But the second, like I have another bed. But my bed at school, it's just a twin size mattress and there's not really a side to it, so I sleep in the middle. Question 8 is, what was your first stuffed animal and what was its name? I don't personally know what my first stuffed animal was, but I do know what my favorite stuffed animal was, and you can see her. Well, you can't see her now, but now you can. Oh, it's okay. Sit up, sit up. So this is Maxine. As you can see, she's a dog. She looks like this. I used to pretend like she was in a dog show, and I would like stand her up on my bed and be like holding her up just like this, except her feet would be on the ground. But I got Maxine when I was just a little girl. I think we got her from Meyer. I was like, Daddy, I need this toy. And he was like, aw, yes you do. So Maxine has gone everywhere with me, including college, since I was a little girl. I love her. She knows all of my secrets, even if I don't tell her. She gets me. She gets them straight from my head. But Maxine has been through a lot of life with me, and she's a little floppy in the neck area because this is how I used to hold her like this, the way that I'm holding her now. So all of the stuffing there has kind of moved away. But she's in shockingly good shape for how long I've had her, and I love this thing. She's my fave. Question 9 is, what drink do you always order at Starbucks? And this one is so easy because I literally always order it at Starbucks. Vanilla bean frappuccino. Next up is, what beauty rule do you preach but never actually practice for yourself? And I can honestly say that I don't think I'm guilty of this because I don't sleep in my makeup. I don't do the pulling your skin thing when you put on eyeliner. I can't think of any other beauty thing that I might preach that I don't practice myself, because the idea of going to sleep with makeup on actually makes me want to vomit. It is horrid. And I don't want wrinkles, so I don't pull my skin back. But I can't think of anything else that I've ever even told anybody as far as makeup tips go. So I ain't guilty of this one. Question 11 is, which direction do you face in the shower? I'm pretty sure I face away from the water, but I'm not currently in the shower, and I don't ever really think about how I stand in the shower, so I'm not too sure. Question 12 is, do you have any weird body skills? Just a little bit ago, I was talking to my mom about this video, and I was saying, this is one of the questions, and I was like, I don't have any weird body skills, and my mom was like, are you sure? So we were going through a list of body skills, and we got to flaring your nostrils, and I was like, I don't think I can do that. And then I just kind of awkwardly stared off into the distance and tried to channel my nostrils and make them flare. And I was like, I can't. I ain't doing nothing, Mom. And she was like, Nikki, your nostrils are moving. And I'm like, what? So turns out I can flare my nostrils. Let's see if I can recreate the magic right now. There you go. Did I do it? Did I? Huh? Question 13 is, what is your favorite comfort food that's bad for you, but you love it anyway? This takes no thought at all. Ice cream. Question 14 is, what is a phrase or exclamation that you always say? This was another one that I consulted my mom about. I was like, what do I always say? And she was like, I don't know. So this is not one that I just like immediately know an answer to, but I do know that I say the word literally too much. So if you count that as an answer, then I literally say that all the time. And then the final question on this very weird tag is, it's time for bed. What are you actually wearing? I love how they throw the word actually in here as if people lie frequently about what they wear to bed. So when it's actually time for bed, what I'm actually wearing is most likely exercise shorts and an oversized t-shirt that I stole from my dad a couple years ago. Well, that is all that I have for you guys today in this tag. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to give this a thumbs up. And also, don't forget to leave a comment below answering a question or two from this tag, or all of them if you feel like it. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for making it this far. Jinx is barking, woohoo. Fun fact, my name of my channel used to be Jinx1623 after my dog and my favorite numbers, but he's still barking. Anyways, until the next time I see you guys, see ya. Such a good doggy. Yes, it is. Oh.